Hi there, students. A deluge, countable noun. To deluge as a verb. Okay, I think very often to be deluged with. Okay, a deluge is when it rains and rains and rains and rains and rains. Yeah, a very large amount of water. So I wouldn't go out at the moment because there's a deluge. Yeah, the water, there is a deluge of water. It's a huge amount of it. Yeah, so a deluge, that's the basic meaning. Yeah, a flood, a torrent. Yeah, the worst deluge in memory. A deluge of rain came down. Okay, then we have the universal deluge. Okay, the universal deluge is in the book of Genesis, which says the great flood, yeah, where Noah saved all the animals. So the universal deluge. But a deluge is when it rains like crazy. Yeah, a really heavy downpour, a great flood. But then we use this metaphorically. So when you get a lot of something, when you're overwhelmed with a large amount of something, when you are swamped. So we were deluged with requests for money after we had won the lottery. There was a deluge of applicants for the few jobs that we had available. The Star received a deluge of fan mail. So this is like there's a great flood of it. It's coming in huge quantities, yeah? And you're swamped with it. You're almost overwhelmed with it. After the film had been shown on television, there was a deluge of complaints. Yeah, so they were overwhelmed with what seemed to be a flood of complaints. So a deluge, a lot of something. Yeah, we received a deluge of letters about this. I hope this video gets a deluge of comments. Yeah, okay, so it's like it's bucketing down. Yeah, it's a downpour of them. That's the idea. Yeah, so literally it's with water. Yeah, the city was deluged when the river flooded. Yeah, but we've been deluged with offers of help from generous people. So a deluge, a large volume of something that is more than you can manage. It's more than you can deal with. Yeah. There was a deluge of applications to participate in the course. Okay, so it's a great quantity of something all at the same time. A barrage, a volley, a flood, a torrent, an avalanche. Yeah, literally it's a deluge of water, a deluge of rain. Yeah, a heavy rainfall. From the universal deluge and the flood in Genesis. But we mostly use this nowadays, a deluge. Well, you can use it for rain, but we mostly use it to say to be overwhelmed with a flood of something, to be inundated, to be overrun, to be overloaded with it, to be absolutely swamped with it. So, yeah, a deluge, an overwhelming amount of something, an overwhelming number of something. Yeah, to be overwhelmed by something. Yeah, internet can provide a deluge of information, a deluge of data. A deluge of money started to arrive after they started the appeal. There was a deluge of criticism. Okay, so if a person or a place is deluged with things, huge numbers arrive all at the same time. In August in some places there is a deluge of tourists. Yeah, they just huge numbers come all at the same time. Yeah, and that can be, well, less pleasant. So deluge, a deluge. Formality. A deluge of complaints. I'm going to give it a 6, maybe a 6.5. Just about use it informally, but it's probably better something to use in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. And then as to origin, this comes from Latin, from diluvium. Diluo, to wash away. Yeah. So if there's a deluge, it washes things away because there's just so much water. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. A deluge.